Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm gonna be doing a bake with me, cook with me, and also food prep. So I'm gonna be baking my sister's birthday cake, and she requested to get the same red velvet cake that I did for my mom's birthday. So this is how the cake mix is looking. I'm just gonna put it into the pot, and it comes with like some clumps of cake mix stuck together. So I'm just taking my whisk and separating them before I go ahead and mix all the ingredients together. So this cake called for 3 eggs, a cup of milk, or cup of water, and a third of a cup of oil. So I mixed in the water bit by bit until I added in the full cup of water. Now the recipe calls for a third of a cup of oil. Only have a 2/3 cup, so I just did half of that. Added in, mixed it, and then add an egg and mix it, and I'll show you guys how it looks once I'm done. So I made a mess trying to show you guys like how smooth and velvety the cake mix is looking. This is how you want your cake mix to look. Because I didn't add all of the eggs, I did have to add a bit more water just to compensate for the eggs that I didn't add. So I had these 2 pans here, these 2 pie dishes. So my plan was to do a 2-layer cake with the round pie dish, and then whatever batter is left over, I just put it into the rectangular size dish. So I'm just greasing them properly, and then I'll transfer the batter into them. Can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus on me? Hands in the soap, how the faucet's running and I keep looking at you. Stuck on your phone, you're stuck in your zone. You don't ever, but I don't wanna give up. Baby, I just want you to get up. Lately I've been a little fed up. Wish you would just focus on me. Can you focus on me? So now I'm going to lightly tap the pie dish on the counter just to get out as much air bubbles as much as possible, so that the cake would just be flat and it would be easier for me to just trim and make the 2-layer cake. I'm just going to go ahead and put the excess inside of this dish and then put them in the oven. Baby, can you focus on me? Can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus on me? Lazy and broke, now we get this money, so I guess I can't complain. But I feel alone even when we're alone, and that don't cause a thing, but I don't wanna give up. Baby, I just want you to get up. Lately I've been a little fed up. I wish you would just focus on me. So while the cakes are baking, I decided to take out the frosting so that it can soften. So by the time the cakes are done and cooled, it will be soft and easy to spread. So the cakes are done, and you can tell when cakes are done because the cake starts to separate itself from the edges of the cake pan, or in this case the pie dish. So the cakes are done. I'm just gonna let them cool for about 40 minutes. So I didn't get to show you guys me decorating this cake or even cutting it into layers. We had a thunderstorm on that day and it got really dark early, so I'll try to explain to you guys as best as possible in the next clip or so. I wanted to have some pink frosting, so I had some red dye. I just added a few drops to it. So what happened was I ended up having a 3-layer circular cake. The cake that I'm about to show you guys, because I did not grease the pan properly, it got part of the bottom actually got stick to the pan, and in order to save this entire cake, I put this as the first layer, and I added 2 circular cakes on top, and I just cut out from there to make a circular cake. So I've mentioned this before, I cut my cake into layers by using thread. You can use unflavored dental floss. So the cake actually had 3 different kind of frosting. One of the layer had just plain white, and the middle had pink, and the top had a mixture of the sprinkle and the frosting, and I just placed the red sprinkles on top of the cake, and it was just delicious. This is the next day. I'm going to prep some chicken for the week. So I have some wings here, and I just put them in some salt water just to clean them and to also defrost the chicken a lot faster that way. The chicken has been sitting in the salt water for about 15 minutes. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and cut these wings into 2 pieces. Now I'm going to rinse the salt water off of the chicken, and also rinse the chicken until the water becomes clear.
Focus on me, baby, can you focus on me, baby, focus, can you focus on me.
Once I finish doing that, I'm just gonna add my basic seasoning. I have some chicken seasoning, some salt, and some black pepper, and also clove. Just add them to the chicken.
Baby, can you focus on me? Hands in the soap, how the faucet's running, and I keep looking at you. Stuck on your phone, and you're stuck in your zone. You don't ever come, but I don't wanna give up, baby.
I'm going to mix the chicken up really well, just until all the flavors and the clove is well incorporated into the chicken. This is how it's looking once it's done, just slightly seasoned. Now I'm going to package it. I only had 3 bags this day, and I'm just going to try as best as possible to put an equal amount into each bag.
I just want you to get up. Lately I've been a little fed up. Wish you would just focus on me. Can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus on me? Can you focus on me?
Now this next part is the best part. This is where the chicken gets all its flavor from. Whatever liquid is left back in the pot, I'm just gonna put it into each bag, and this is how they are looking. I still have 2 in the refrigerator, so it's going good so far. The next thing I'm going to be doing is a quick lunch. So this is the next day, and I have some potatoes. I just really wanted to do like a cheesy mashed potato stewed chicken, so I cut the potatoes up into chunks. I had some bacon fat that I'm going to use to saute the onions and garlic.
Baby, can you focus on me? Lazy and broke.
Next I'm going to add in the potato once the onion and garlic are cooked, and then I'm just going to add some water, cover it, and just let it cook for about 10 to 15 minutes according to how soft you want your potatoes to be. I showed you guys already how I stew my chicken, so I already browned the sugar and just add the chicken in there. This is how it's looking. I want to say like 5 minutes after I added the chicken, and the potatoes are getting softer. So in the meantime, I grated some cheese, and I have the milk here ready for when the potatoes are done. The potatoes are done. I'm now gonna add in the milk and the cheese into it and just mash it up to how I like it. I also added some cheese at the bottom of the plate just to have like that cheese pull effect to it. So the chicken is finished. It's time to plate up and give you guys a taste test.
Know we get this money, so I guess I can't complain. But I feel alone even when we're alone. And that don't cause I think, but I don't wanna give up. kiss on me.
This is the end result. It looks just so such a simple meal, but it's such a comfort meal, and it's just delicious. I did not get the cheese pull effect, but nevertheless it was a delicious meal. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget, kindness is free. Be kind to everyone you meet, because you never know the impact they will have on your life. Until next time, enjoy the rest of the weekend. Bye.